When I'm 5, I will wash my face and hands all by myself. When I'm 5, I will chew and spit tobacco like my grandfather Jones. 'Cause I'm only 4 and 5 is far away.
When I am 5, I will do that. I will put it on my list, and I will do that when I am 5. I am 4 now, but I will be 5 soon, and I will do everything on my list when I am 5. I love to write down all the things I will do when I am 5. When I'm 5, I will do everything on my list. I will swim. I will go to the movies. I will play in the mud with my friends. When my list is full, I will be 5, and I will do all these things. When I am 5, I will go to the movie theater, even though it is very loud and dark. I will go when I am 5, and I will see Tarzan. So Ando took out his list and put a star next to the word Tarzan. I have lots of movies on my list, and I will see them all when I am 5. So Ando put stars next to all the movies on his list, and then he crouched down, just like Tarzan from his favorite book. When I am 5, I will swim with my cousins. Even though it's very scary and deep, and there are splashes, I won't be afraid. I will swim when I am 5, and it will be fun. Ando held out his hand to show his 5 fingers, held his breath, and pretended to be underwater. Ando is sad. I will go to the movie theater with my friends, and I will swim with my cousins when I am 5. I will put them all on my list, and I will do them all when I am 5. Ando's daddy says, "Ando, your birthday will be here soon. Are you going to do everything on your list the very first day? It is a long list, and I don't know if you can do it all in just one day." Ando had not thought of that. Everything in one day? My list is so long. How will I ever do everything in one day? The next day, Ando's daddy said, "Ando, we are going on a hike. Get your shoes and meet us by the car." Ando thinks for a moment, and then he gives reasons to not go on the hike. "Daddy, my shoes will get muddy, and Mommy won't like that." "That's okay. We will clean your shoes after the hike." "Daddy, I could fall down and not keep up." "That's okay. If you fall down, we will wait for you. Then you can get right back up and keep walking." "Daddy, I could get lost and never find a way out of the woods." "We are all together, and we will teach you how to follow the trail, and you will not get lost." "Daddy, what if I get too tired?" "You are a big boy, and you are big and strong, and you will not get tired." Ando thinks for a moment and gets out his notebook to write down, "Go on a hike." And suddenly he realizes his notebook is full. There is no room to add anything else, and everyone is waiting for him. Ando thinks for another moment, and he thinks for one moment more. What will I do? I have filled up my list and I am not yet 5. If I make another list, it will be too much to do when I am 5. Ando thinks even harder than before. He turns the page to start a new list for when he is 6. If I make a new list, It will be way far away before I'm able to do those things. Ando thought as hard as he has ever thought before. I'd better go on the hike so I don't have to make another list. And to everyone's surprise, Ando decides to go on the hike. While on the hike, Ando steps in mud. Oh no! I have stepped in the mud and my shoes are all muddy. Mommy will be upset at me. But just then, Ando's daddy says, "Don't worry. We can clean your shoes after the hike, so get them as muddy as you want." So Ando keeps hiking. Further on the hike, Ando falls down. Oh no! I fell down and my shoe is stuck in the rocks. I will not be able to keep up and I will be lost. But when Ando looks up, he sees that everyone has waited for him, just like Daddy said they would. So Ando keeps hiking. Ando's daddy says, "Oh no! I forgot which marker we are supposed to follow on this trail." Ando's whole family was stopped on the trail, trying to figure out which way to go. Ando was scared. This is what he was afraid of, and now everyone is lost. Ando looked around and noticed the white marker on the tree. Suddenly, Ando remembered what Daddy had said at the beginning of the hike. Ando thought for a moment, and then he said loudly, "We are on the white trail. Follow me. It's this way." And Ando took the lead and kept on hiking. Everyone was happy, and they all followed Ando. At the end of the hike, Ando's daddy asked, "Did you get your shoes muddy?" "Yes, but Mommy said she will wash them." "Did you fall down and get left behind?" "Yes, I fell down, but everyone waited for me." "Did you get lost in the woods forever?" "No, Daddy. We followed the white trail. It was easy." "Are you too tired?" "I am not tired at all. You are right, Daddy. Hiking is easy." "I hiked today, and I got my shoes all muddy, and I fell down, and I did not get lost. When I am 5, I will do it some more." Right then, Ando realizes he has done all the things he was afraid to do, and he is not even 5 yet. That wasn't hard. And he takes out his list and circles swimming, and then says to his daddy, "Tomorrow I will go swimming, and when I am 5, I will not have a list anymore. I will do everything on my list, and I will be done when I am 5.
When I'm 5, I will wash my face and hands all by myself. When I'm 5, I will chew and spit tobacco like my grandfather Jones. 'Cause I'm only 4 and 5 is far away. When I'm 5, I will read the magazine